I wanted to cover today's hearing before the Senate Commerce Committee, talking about Section 230 protections for major tech platforms where Jack Dorsey, Mark Zuckerberg, and Sundar Pichai are all testifying. But 3 hours into this hearing, at the time of this writing, they are only now getting to the first line of questioning about Section 230. The rest of this has just been a lot of grandstanding by senators, more than usual, I'd say. Also, Wi-Fi and networking issues on behalf of the participants. The Republican senators are accusing the executives of selective censorship. The Democrats are focusing on misinformation and extremism. Jack Dorsey is getting the brunt of the ire at this point. Mark Zuckerberg is sparring with Democrats over the upcoming election. And as per usual, Sundar Pichai seems to be laying back in the cut and avoiding most of the fireworks. In fact, from what I saw, the primary questions directed at Pichai had to do with the antitrust suit from the Justice Department, which wasn't even supposed to be the subject of this hearing. But again, this summary from the New York Times pretty much sums up the state of things, at least as I saw in the first 3 hours, and as of 1 p.m. Eastern, when I had to stop watching to write these words and start editing the show. Quote, at a hearing to discuss the legislative options for updating Section 230, the liability protection extended to websites for content created by users, one subject was rarely discussed. Section 230. The questions from the Senate Commerce Committee to the chief executives of Twitter, Facebook, and Google ping-ponged from antitrust concerns, privacy measures, the demise of local news, and diatribes about politicizing the policies of content moderation. While there were many questions about specific decisions made by the companies to take down or keep up a piece of content, there were few questions about the consequences of the liability shield of Section 230 or how it might be changed. One exception came from Senator Deb Fischer, a Republican from Nebraska. She asked Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook's chief executive, about what changes he would like to see in Section 230 with regard to content moderation. He responded with a talking point. More transparency into how content was moderated would help to build trust among users, he said, end quote.